Chapter 63. We all stood apart from each other on the quiet dirt road, each of us breathing out hot jets of air in the cold Tennessee night, while Jimmy established the secure connection to Mickey on the hood of the van. I didn't have a coat, so I kept my arms wrapped tight around myself. The cold helped calm me down a little, but I was still mad. I knew I wasn't a traitor. But what about Aaliyah? I hated myself for even wondering. But had she really committed to fighting the good fight after September 11th? Or had the way the other students treated her turned her against them and their country? The way the DHS said that same prejudice had turned Darius into a terrorist? And Dane, what had he done to get an other-than-honorable discharge from the U.S. Army? "I got him," Jimmy said at last. We stood close to one another so Mickey could see us on the computer, but not too close. "We're getting reports of a massive explosion just outside Nashville," Mickey said. "A 10-alarm fire by all accounts. I take it you found something?" Dane told him all about the explosives and the force that had been there to intercept us. Mickey whistled. "Sounds like a near thing you got out of there alive then," he said. "So it's taken care of?" "It's taken care of," said Dane. "Then good work, all of you. It would seem Darius had one last good clue for us, and that the Women's World Cup was just a diversion after all. You saved a lot of lives today." We ought to be celebrating that, I knew. Everything that we'd done, from the escape in D.C. to the thundering explosion at the warehouse, had all been worth it. We were heroes, even if nobody ever knew it. But none of us felt like celebrating then. Not with the lingering suspicion that one of us had sold the others out. "There's only one thing left to do now," Mickey said. "Go after Darius. Now that their big double-secret plan is busted, they don't need him anymore," I said, my stomach sinking. "What if they kill him before we get there?" "It's a possibility," Mickey said. "I'm sorry, Cameron, but that's the truth of it. We just have to hope Ansari still sees some use for him. I doubt the Lion will sacrifice such a useful pawn so easily, but he may do it anyway. You should be prepared for either eventuality." I nodded, but there was no way I was going to come to grips with the idea of Darius being dead. Not now, and not ever. There were 3 days until the Super Bowl. 3 days until Haidar Ansari knew for sure that his plans had been foiled, if he didn't know already. 3 days until Darius Smith was expendable. We had to find my brother before then. Mickey told us to call again when we got to Arizona and said his goodbyes. "You'll notice he didn't say anything about the size of the strike force that intercepted us at the warehouse," Jimmy said when the call was finished. "So what?" I said. "So there was only one other person who knew we were going to be at that warehouse tonight and could have tipped off the bad guys," Jimmy said. "Mickey Hagan."